I wanted to talk about something that's important to all of us, yet we haven't found our way toward one another about it. I wanted to talk about morality, values, and virtues. I wanted to talk about good character traits and how to set that positive brain pattern so that when something happens in our life, our best self shows up. We have consciously decided on how to pass on information to the next generation. We have consciously and systematically taught our children about history, language, math, and sciences, as we should. These are all important things for them, but it's also important to teach them about character, about virtues and values. Things like respect, for example, how to exactly be respectful to one another, what self-respect looks like, how to be respectful toward parents, grandparents, environment, teachers, so on and so forth. Don't get me wrong, we do talk about the virtue of respect to our children, but it's always in a vague sort of way. We need to make that clear to the child so that it is a tangible thing that they understand how to practice this virtue. In fact, some adults struggle with it too, because we have all these hashtag movements around bad behavior and disrespectful behavior toward one another. Respect, as well as other virtues, can be learned. We've successfully taught these virtues for the last 10 years and in our small community for the last 30 years. Yet, bad behavior has become normal in our society. Every 7 seconds, a child gets bullied. The problem is so bad that kids skip school because of it. And suicide is the second cause of death for children ages 10 to 24. That's more than all diseases combined and second to only accidents. Learning about virtues can be empowering. Virtues like honor, like courage, like compassion, like empathy, like unity, like hopefulness. These all can be so empowering to children and to adults. Learning about them, manifesting them every day will give us the power to do anything that we want and make anything happen in our lives that we want and wish for. I invite all of you to go inward and talk about and think about these important character traits, these virtues. You'll be surprised to know that there is nothing that you cannot accomplish once you master these virtues. I have yet to be in front of adults and ask them the question, who thinks we need to raise the volume on morality and not have every single hand raised up high in the sky about it? Everybody cares about this issue, but it's not going to fix itself. I believe social reform always starts with the individual, and we need to intentionally and thoughtfully make the change happen, each and every one of us. Aristotle said, in order to have strong character, one must habituate virtues daily. I believe with every cell in my body that if we habituated virtues daily, we would be like the shining stars that we were meant to be. There's nothing that we won't be able to accomplish, and we will be the superheroes of our society, the supermen and the Wonder Women of our world.